Hi everyone. In today's video, I dedicate this to all the followers of the channel. I just want to take this opportunity to thank you all for all your support. The channel has been finally monetized. We are coming to 1 year anniversary in August, so I just want to take this opportunity to first thank you all for all the support. I really appreciate all the comments, all your feedbacks, all your recommendations, and just being active, especially on the live sessions that we have. And I know for those who's been with the channel since the beginning of time, the channel has been going to different directions in terms of live sessions with Filipino community. Shout out to all the Filipino friends we have on YouTube. Thank you so much for all the support that you give to my channel and you give to every single Filipino channel in the community. Really, really awesome. So thank you for that. So I just want to take this opportunity as well to share with you some tips in content creating that I myself would also have to apply, because it is still important to grow and be able to have fun being a content creator. One of the viewers requested this topic on the comment section, and I'm very happy to talk about this because being away for a month because of COVID, I'm very happy to come back, and this is just exactly what I need to talk about to basically get me going again, get my motivation and my drive and my game plan as I basically create much better videos, much better content for all of you. And so for today, let me just share with you some tips that I have for myself and for our fellow content creators. Number one tip still applies to myself, and I'm still reminding myself of, is quality audio and quality video and quality value for viewers. Quality audio is very important because naturally, with YouTube now offering translation to different languages, so your content or our content will reach different viewers from different parts of the world. Quality audio is the very, very first on my list that I hope you also have on your list. Invest on really good mic, invest on this one, something like this, or if you have extra budget, you can upgrade yourself to a much better microphone. But really invest on good audio so you can deliver good quality audio, because eventually there will be viewers who are obviously just listening to your content. If you're doing tutorials, sometimes they just listen to you. If you're talking about something very podcast-ish like my channel, very important that you have a good microphone. Quality audio, it engages your viewers. You give them the viewing pleasure or the hearing pleasure. They might be driving and listening to your content. Invest on a good quality video or good quality mic for quality audio. Quality video. All right, I'm only using my iPhone. I'm using iPhone 16 Pro, and some content creators are able to invest on more professional camera. I'm not there yet, and simply because my content is more educational, more discussion, more training setting. So it's not like I really need a very advanced camera. So I can get by with my iPhone right now. So make sure that you also find a way to afford or be able to have a very good quality video for your viewers. And of course, quality value for viewers. I'm a huge fan of channels that offers value to the viewers. I feel that with AI coming into the picture, the way to survive as a YouTuber or as a YouTube content creator is to create content that AI is not able to deliver in the same manner as humans or as content creators could. So, like for myself, as an example, I provide, or the nature of my channel is training and education. And so, will AI take that away from me? Possibly. But the experience that I can give to the viewer is not going to be the same if it's an AI. So, but in that sense, I was thinking if I would create quality value for my viewers, they would keep coming back and they would still continue to follow my channel. So those three things all in one group: invest in quality audio, quality video, and quality viewers, or quality value for your viewers. Another tip I want to share with you as I obviously transition from being non-monetized to monetized channel. The impression I had before I got monetized was if I would just get monetized, then that's kind of like the end of the struggle to get to 4,000 watch hours. But the truth is, now that I'm monetized, while you're on YouTube, you have to keep delivering good quality videos, content, consistency, engaging with your viewers, staying connected with fellow content creators. If you're part of a community like myself, I'm part of a Filipino community. And the reason for that is if you stop all of that, then your channel will most likely be demonetized. So that's what I learned after getting monetized. So the second tip I want to share with you is, again, these points I'm sharing with you are my notes to myself as well. Content that signatures you. So create content that signatures your channel. So in my case, because I am still focused on my sales training videos and all the topics that branch around it, I am launching another section of the channel just to create diversity in the channel, where I would be talking about hot topics. It could be AI, it could be AI on business, it could be job seeking practices, it could be interview advice, stuff like that. So still gonna be around the very niche of my channel, but I would like to use this opportunity as well to continue creating content that signatures my channel.
Yes!
So this also adds on excitement for myself. And when I'm excited as a content creator, it will translate into my content. So really evaluate your channel, really understand what is my content signature. What would the viewers remember about my channel? And keep creating content within that area, and also branch a little bit as you also connect with certain topics that would still be related to your niche. So this is the reason why I thought about, okay, I was away for a month and I'm happy to be back. And I need to create something that would excite me as well as a content creator. And when I was writing down topics, I thought, you know what? Why don't we do a segment in the channel where we do Majoy Dasha Talks, where we talk about topics that would resonate to more people, but at the same time, topics that would excite me as a content creator, so that I'm able to also execute really good presentation for you guys. So think of content creating as you're creating for yourself, and then you're just sharing it to the world. That's how I look at it. Whenever I create content, or when I'm sitting down and writing down on my index card topics and bullet points, the main thing in my mind is this is the content I want to create. This is the content that excites me. This is the content that would deliver good viewing experience and value to my viewers. So this is just what I want to share with you on the second point. Sorry, on the third point. Number 4, evolve and experiment on topics within your niche. I think this is somewhat related to number 3. So how it's going to work is to really experiment on certain topics. You want your channel to evolve, you want your channel to grow, but in a way where you are still in the position to talk about topics. You're still in the position where your viewers will trust that you know what you're talking about. And your viewers, like for myself, I have been monetized. I have 2,000 something, about 2,300 subscribers. I need to make sure that I'm still able to excite them, my viewers, and of course the new viewers who will discover my channel. And there has to be some room for evolution. You know, the channel needs to evolve, the channel needs to grow, but at the same time, it will start from you as a content creator. And to grow as a content creator is to be motivated, is to think about topics that excites you, is to basically be excited about topics that you are creating as a content. I take content creating very seriously. Very seriously in the way where I really sit down and think about what would be so good to talk about, what would be a content worth creating. So if you have that in you as a content creator, you're already on your journey to creating more good contents. So in other words, it would be great if you are a content creator who don't just create because you have to create, or you don't create content because you just need to publish a video on your channel, but to publish videos that would be meaningful for you, meaningful for your time and energy, and at the same time, something that would really give value to your viewers and to yourself. Number 5, staying authentic. I know it sounds so simple, it sounds so basic, but staying authentic as a content creator is very, very important. I mean, if you look around your competitors within your niche, I don't really look at my competitors within my niche because I feel that I don't gain anything from doing that. I feel that I should actually exert my energy on evaluating or assessing myself, not necessarily looking back and say, oh, my 5th video or my 10th video, but really understand how you are progressing as a content creator. I'm talking about from conceptualizing to script writing, if you write scripts, at the same time to execution, to your confidence on camera, to really being able to speak without anything scripted, but really understanding what you're supposed to do for every content that you record. So staying authentic, my advice, you don't need to watch your competitors. It would not help you so much. Maybe you would check them out and just to see what topics are so popular, but at the same time, you should deliver your own content the way you are, just the way you are. All right, 2 more tips. Number 6, still my biggest tip to myself, and I'm sharing it to you. Creating evergreen contents. When I started this channel, I was fully aware that I will be creating channel that would be considered evergreen, meaning to say I may not be on YouTube anymore 10 years from now, but the contents I've created would still be of value to people who happen to bump into my video or who are still in my channel. The beauty about evergreen content is there's a lot of value in it, but at the same time, you're able to help viewers. So content like tutorial, there is this video where this guy, just an example, there's this channel I bumped into. There's this guy who's actually doing carpentry, and nothing fancy with his channel, very basic, but there's so much value to his channel. He's literally teaching you as a viewer, if this is interesting for you, he's sharing with you how he does carpentry. So this might be something very interesting for you and very informative, but at the same time, this is evergreen. It's there forever. Internet is there forever. We know that. So, last but not least, this is my mental note to myself as I dive into the next chapter of my channel, which is the evolution or the slight evolution of my channel, which is now Majoy Dasha Talks, wherein we talk about more different topics just outside sales or within sales. Create what AI can't create for human. I think that's a very big thing to really sit down and do a lot of studying and research. If my goal now is to create content that AI could not create for humans, then I think that's the way to keep my channel sustainable. That's the way to keep myself motivated. That's the way for me to still have fun creating content for you guys. So I hope that today's update video on content creating is exciting, interesting, educational. I have a few really good content creating videos in my content creating playlist, which was recorded months and months and months ago. But I would say there's still a lot of values in there because they're evergreen. And it doesn't matter what state you are as a content creator on YouTube. Maybe you're a newbie, maybe you're close to your monetization, maybe you've been monetized for such a long time and you're running out of motivation. Do check out my playlist for content creating. I'll see you on the next training session. Thank you so much for sending me over all those requests. I'm excited. There's few more videos coming up, and I'll see you on the new episodes of Majoy Dasha Talks. I'll see you guys. Bye.